Hello, hi. Today I'm going to show you about products basic configuration and all the features of POS. Okay. So for products, I've created some predefined products as you can see, and these are the products that we are going to use in POS. Here we need to take care of one thing, is that when we create a product, the normal product category and the category uh, that we want to keep this product in POS are different. So that categories are maintained in point of sale menu. So let me show it in another tab. See, this is here is POS product categories. These categories are specifically used just for POS, and we can add these categories in products as I've done over here. See, in this sales tab there is an field called point of sale category, and from here I can select any of the categories that I've defined from POS. Now another thing for products is that we can see there are three types of product types over here. One is stockable, second is consumable, and third is service. Now just let me explain you how these three differs from each other. The first one is stockable. It means that this is a product that we are going to keep track of its stock in Odoo. This product, when combined with reordering rules or make to order policy, will generate purchase orders or even internal transfers based on its quantity rules defined in this reordering rules. But sometimes we don't need such control for products like French fries and cold drinks like Coke and Pepsi. So in that case we can do two things. We can set them as consumable. In consumable we can count the quantities of product used and moved, and also check how much quantity is in each different location. But the consumable and stockable products differ based on their procurement. If consumable quantities decrease, a product type with type consumable uh, has no quantity, or has a quantity less than predefined, then it will not trigger any procurement. It will not trigger any exception that we don't have this type the quantity for this product. But still you can count its quantity in different locations. And the last one is service. Service means it's just as a company providing service. It has no quantity at all. Like a service for the waiters, like a software company giving training in such way. So you can use services in some type of products if you wish. Then it will fully eliminate the quantity and stocking concept of the product. So that's the three type. I have kept it as consumable. So it's good to check how much quantity is left, but it will not remember, it will not create any exceptions when the quantity is 0. Okay, now I have created almost 7 products and 3 POS categories. Now let me start POS and show you features of customized POS. So this is the main POS console that the cashiers will see when they start the POS session. Okay, so here you can see all the products available over here, and you can also see on the top are the 3 categories that we defined in the POS menu. If I click on those categories, it will only show me the products that are inside that category, that are based on that category. So the burgers category will show only me burgers, the sandwich and snacks. Okay, now Let us create a simple POS order and then check each of these above features one by one. Now let me just quickly create a POS order and pay it. Now I am going to validate this POS order. So it gives me option to print this account, and then by pressing this next order button we can again start creating POS orders. This is a normal POS order, and what's the effect of this POS order on the back end? Let me show you first. I'm going into this point of sale menu and opening this orders. This was the last order that we created from the POS session, POS console view. So here you can see that we haven't selected any customer, so the customer field is empty and the POS order showing paid. Okay, you can check the extra information, and also a picking order is automatically generated in the back end to direct the stock from our location and transfer it to customer location, so that we can the stock is also managed automatically. As soon as we confirm a purchase order, we finish a POS order, stock picking will be created of type delivery order, and it will also be transferred. Nothing to do from the back end, no process needed from the back end side. Okay, now let me take another example. And in generally in restaurants and fast food chains, there is requirement that we need to keep the order open, and so that we can also add products later on. Here for example, the customer orders 4 items as I've ordered, and he's not over yet, he's just eating right now. He says he can order more, so we don't generate the final POS order, but what we do instead of validating it, we just create a draft order for that POS. So let's create a draft order. So it will print out a draft receipt of that current order, and then we can switch on to another orders. Now we can create other as many orders as you like. Now that customer for which we created that draft order comes back and says he wants to add 2 more French fries to his current existing order. So for that, what we do is we click on this button, display order. This will display all the orders that are in the draft state that we have kept in draft. Okay, so currently we have just one, so we will select it, and as soon as we select that POS order, you can see that its original quantity ordered from that POS have been listed over here. So we can see, okay, you already ordered these items and now you want to order some more. Or sometimes he can also ask to remove some quantities. If order hasn't been successfully placed, we can also remove them. Whatever changes that we would like, we can do it over here. We can add some items. Okay, and he says okay, let's add 1 more French fries over here. Okay, and then this time he says okay, that's it, nothing more, I just want this much. At that time we will validate this order and finish it. Okay, so now I validate this order, and if I once again press this display order button, it will not show me here because no draft orders are pending now. So that was the functionality of keeping the order open and adding the products later on. Okay, now another feature that you can see over here is return mode. If customer wants to return some products, okay, now what you need to do is just simply press this button, and you will see a list of all the POS orders that are successfully completed. Okay, among that the customer says okay, you check the receipt of the customer. You can search over the receipt number. If there are multiple receipts, you can search over like 9799784, something like this. Search or order reference. Oops. I guess it's 9784. 9784. Okay, I guess order reference is just 0006. Yes, so we can search it by order reference and we can click on it, and as soon as we click on it, you can see the products that were listed over here got reduced, and now only those products that were ordered by that POS order are displayed over here. That POS order contained only this much products. We can verify it over here from the back end. I'm going to POS order 0006. There's this one. See, now as we can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, there are only 7 products that this POS order that have been ordered from this order of 0006. So you will also see that much items. I guess some product is being repeated. Yes, French fries are repeated. So in total there are only 6 products been listed over here. So now if the user wants to return this burger non-veg, so what we need to do, just we need to click on burger non-veg. So now a question arises that what if there is just one quantity and the POS operator multiply clicks it over here for the second time. So when he will click for second time, there will be a message, cannot return more products. So he can only add that much quantity of products that are mentioned over here. Okay, for example, let's take burger veg. There are 2 quantities of burger veg, so he is returning 1 quantity of burger non-veg and 1 quantity of burger veg. And now when I will click again, it will let me add 2 quantities because he has ordered 2 quantities. And now if I try third time, it will not let me add. So now if he wants to return this 2 things, we will complete the flow, enter the quantity and validate it. Okay. So as soon as we validate, let's check how it's being handled on the back end. Now you can see a new POS order has been generated, 07, and in its back order you can see it's showing its back order of order 9784. Okay, so see, and one thing you notice is over here is that everything is in negative. That means that the customer has returned this products to us, and that's why we are negating the amount to equalize our journal accounts and journal items. Okay, over here also there is a reference that this POS order is a back order of an old order number 9784. So you can also keep track of it if you need it sometimes. Now one more thing is sometimes customer lose their receipts, their bills, and still they want to return their products. So even that is possible. Now just clear the order. Okay, and what we need to do is just click on this missing order receipt, and you can scan that product that customer has brought without the receipt. And for example, if the customer has brought this product and he wants to return it, and just complete the flow now, enter the amount and validate it. How a missing receipt is handled, let me show you. I'm refreshing it. See here, another POS order with message missing receipt is being created, and as this order is also being returned to us, this will also have negative values in its total, and we are also using negative amount. to equalize our accounting. Okay, and we are mentioning over here that this is a missing receipt, so that you can keep track of it. And that's it. That's it for the missing receipt. Now I guess we have checked everything. uh, I hope you have understood this video. Okay, thanks and bye.